In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the 8 stocks I have listed here in my portfolio and what they all have in common. First of all, let's go down and look through them. This is Abadom. His first stock is a biomed, and you can see here on the 10-minute chart that we have an iron butterfly. If we come down here to Align Technologies, we have an iron condor. If we come down here to the Walt Disney, we have an iron butterfly. If we come down to eBay, iron butterfly. Facebook, we have an iron butterfly. Microsoft, we have an iron condor. And here on the Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, we have an iron butterfly, and on Xerox, we have an iron butterfly. So why do I have iron butterflies and condors on all of these markets? Now, this is my real money account, and I want to show you how and why I've done this. And I'm going to take you over to the demo account and put one on for you and show you what I've done. Okay, here we are in Track and Trade Live, and this is my demo account. And as you can see, we are looking at eBay. We're going to put on an iron butterfly or an iron condor in eBay. We're going to go take a look at that. We're going to see which one of these we want to put on. I'm going to show you how we do that. The first thing I want to do is I want to show you how I find these opportunities. The first thing I start off with is a little program called Chart Miner. Now, Chart Miner is designed for one specific purpose. It's to show you charts with nothing on them. No indicators or nothing special. All we want to do is we're looking at patterns and trend, okay, and we have volume down here. So if you notice in Chart Miner, it allows you to come through, and in the settings section, you can choose whatever groups of stocks you want. In my case, I have the S&P 500 turned on right now, and then I come back to step 1, and then we just roll through the S&P 500, and we're just looking as fast as we can, almost as fast as we can click, until we see the pattern that we're looking for in the chart. So we're looking for chart patterns that give us the opportunity that we're looking for the strategy we have in mind. So whether that's an inclining market, a falling market, or a sideways market, this is how we find those stocks. We just kind of quickly zip through them real fast, and we're looking for specific patterns in the chart. And so once I've identified a series of stocks that have those patterns, then I'm ready to move over and take that list of stocks over to my software. So then we come in and I just list all the stocks that I have in the from Chart Miner in my portfolio. And in this case, we found eBay. eBay seems to be a good one for a iron butterfly or an iron condor. Now the next step I do is I want to go to a website. This website is called TipRanks. And I pull up eBay, and we just type in eBay, we type in the symbol. And in this program, we can see what the analysts all think of this stock. We can see what they have listed here, the SMART score, which is a very nice thing to see. It's kind of a summary of all the different reports. We can see that the analyst ratings are moderate, buy, the bloggers are bullish, the hedge funds are decreasing their positions, insider activity is they are selling their shares. TipRank investors are negative. News is very bullish. Technology is positive. So we're getting kind of a mix of both. I like to come down here and look at the different reports in TipRanks. One of the most important things I'm interested in is the hedge funds. I want to see if they're adding or subtracting from this stock. Very negative at this point, so they're not doing anything big. They're not adding on to it. That's one very important thing when you're putting on an iron condor or an iron butterfly. We want a very neutral market. We don't want this market to move. And one of the biggest things for me is this thing in the news? Is everybody talking about eBay? If eBay is quiet and it's silent and nobody's talking about it, that's when you want to be out there putting on iron condors and iron butterflies, all right? Because we're going to collect premium. That's the whole idea. And we need those options to just slowly decay and die away quietly and silently so that we can collect the premium. And if this stock is in the news and has a lot of big, exciting news, the market's going to be jumping all over the place, and the volatility on those options is going to be high, and so we're not going to be making a lot of money. So that's the idea, is we want to find a very quiet market that's not in the news, nobody's talking about it, nothing special, and those stocks that I listed on my real money account are kind of in that situation right now. And so eBay is one of those. Nothing really special about eBay right now. Everything's pretty neutral, and we just want it to kind of quietly and silently go away, right? So now we're back here, and you can see that eBay's nothing special. It's just been going sideways for almost a month, and that's great for us. We want to put on an iron butterfly, so we're going to collect some options premium. So here we are. We're going to come in here, and very simple, I just like to go down to the 10-minute chart just so I can see a little bit closer. I like to do really small short-term time frames. So I usually like to start on Monday or Tuesday doing this. This is a Wednesday, so we're going to be really short time frame. We just have until Friday. But that's okay. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to come in here, and you can see I've only got 2 days until expiration on this particular stock. And so we're going to come down to our options chains real quick down here, and we're going to take a look. Notice that a put and a call is $25, $50 at the money. The theoretical value, which is key to this strategy, is $27 and $51. We want to make sure that we're right close to those theoretical values. We don't want that to be way overvalued or way undervalued. That would mean that the implied volatility is out of whack. And so we want to make sure that we're right close to those theoretical values. And you can see in here that they're actually a little bit lower than the theoretical value, which means that that implied volatility is low, which means that that's kind of what we're looking for, right? We're just looking for a market that has no volatility in it, very quiet. Now, there's only 2 days left in this. This is only $25 and $49 for some puts, and we're going to have to buy some calls to protect it. But we can do multiples. We can come in here. This might not be the exact best trade just because it's so small, but that's all right. Small traders like to trade too, and you can do multiple quantities. So let's come in here. We're going to come over to track and trade. We're going to do the multi-leg option strategy, and you could do a longer time frame. You can come out here to 9 days, but let's just do 2 days. I like it to expire on Friday. Don't want to hold this thing over the weekend. And we're going to come in, and I'm just going to do a preset in here. I'm just going to throw in there an iron butterfly. And you can see the iron butterfly automatically throws 4 orders for us on the screen. The 2 in the center are the 2 that we're going to sell and collect the premium on, and the 2 on the outside are the wings that we're going to use to protect us if we're wrong and the market takes off. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I just want to price these out. And I'm looking at the price over here, and I can see that I'm going to collect, if I do an iron condor, I'm going to collect $25 on the downside and $10 to the upside. Oh, that's not very much. I pay $8 on the downside for the premium protection and $4 on the upside. Let's bring this in a little bit tighter. Let's bring in and see what it is at the money. So that's $47 if I bring that one into the money, and you can see this one here is $25 if I bring that one into the money. That's a little better. So it looks like a butterfly would be better than a condor. So let's drop those right on top of each other. Okay, and we're going to get ourselves, that's the iron butterfly. The condor would be as if they had a gap between them. That's the only difference between an iron condor and an iron butterfly. So now we're going to come in here, this iron butterfly. Now we're going to come in here with our insurance policy, and we're going to drop those in a little bit closer too. We don't be too close. Notice this one's only $5. This one's $14. And you can see that overall we're going to collect on the premium down here. You see $57. That's not very much. It's a 2-day trade. You're going to make $50 in 2 days. You can go up here and you can ramp this thing up a little bit and do a couple of them. So now we've doubled it. We're going to make $114 in 2 days. That's not bad. Maybe you want to try a little bit more. You can come up here and you can do 3 of them. And then we can do 3 of those things, and now we're going to make $171 basically in 3 days. If this thing works out, right? If the market just kind of stays quiet and those options expire and we pay for our insurance policies, that's kind of the name of the game, $171. Now we're going to come down here, and we also notice that we have the bid-ask spread in here. And we've set it right here at the default of 57. They're asking 62. We're offering the bid is 52. We're at 57. We're going to go in here, go ahead, and we're just going to say, okay, place the order. And we're going to see what happens. And this is pending now. You can see that the little boxes on the screen are open, which means it's an open order waiting to be filled. And nothing's happening. Nobody wants to take that. Now, of course, this is the demo account. So, we're kind of, the demo is trying to simulate what would happen in the real market if you came in and tried to bid away from the market. So it's not getting filled, so we can come in here and we can go right-click on it, edit, and we're going to give them a little bit more money, offer them a little bit more money if they take it. So we're going to come down to 56. Let's go down to 53, 50, 54, and we'll hit modify. And we'll place that order one more time and see if they take that. And no, we sit here for a few minutes. They still don't want to take that one. That's not a good enough offer. Again, we're in the demo account, so we're going to come in here, and we're just going to offer them what they're asking, which is the 52. So we'll go ahead and hit that, 52, and our orders are filled. You can see that the little icons are filled now. They have the nice colors in there representing the calls and the puts, and we're in the market. And that's how we put on a short-term iron butterfly.